Don't make me say General Grievous on you.
Grievous?
General Grievous. Yes.
Tell them in the comments how to actually pronounce it.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
General Grievous.
Hey Misfits, it's another Under the Lid, and this time we're doing Star Wars Villainous. Now, I'm a huge fan of Villainous. The game came out originally with Disney characters, of course, and although I'm not huge into Disney characters, the gameplay itself was a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. Everybody had their own board and did their own thing, but you could also mess with other people. And they put out multiple Villainous tiles, but I saw where this was going. I'm like, if you guys could do like a Marvel, and then all of a sudden, poof, they did a Marvel one, which was very good. And then, I'm like, man, it'd be really cool. Disney owns Star Wars, and poof, they did a Star Wars Villainous. This was hot at Dice Tower, and it was hot at Gen Con, and I grabbed a copy from our local Target to take a look at it, and I'm going to be playing it this weekend, without a doubt. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, and I wanted to get this on the table to show you guys what's in it. Now, this is a Villainous game. If you haven't seen them before, they are kind of all very similar, but regardless, we're going to open it up and take a look anyway. So Star Wars Villainous obviously has multiple villainous characters from the Star Wars universe here. We got our instruction booklet. It comes with 5 of them. It comes with Asajj Ventress, General Grievous, Darth Vader, even has Moff Gideon, who's a newer character, which is very cool, and Kylo Ren. The whiny Vader baby, right? Is that what we call him? Whiny Vader baby?
Grandbaby.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, grandbaby. Yeah, you got a good point. So here's the rulebook, much like all the other Villainous rulebooks. It's kind of obviously similar. The rules aren't too changed from the previous Villainouses. They do add vehicles in it, though, which I thought is a really, really cool mechanic. Me and my son actually played this at Dice Tower, and it was actually really cool. They really did some inventive stuff with the characters. Like General Grievous, his whole thing was collecting sabers to win.
General Grievous.
So you needed to defeat Jedi, but the only way you get Jedi is getting them pulled from the Fate deck on you. And if people who maybe haven't played Villainous, you have to have other people do it to you. So if they're not messing with you in any way, you can't defeat Jedi. So there's cards that he has that make them play Fate cards, or you play Fate cards in yourself, or instantly get Jedi sabers to kind of win the game. So I thought that was a very cool mechanic. So here's all our characters here. Asajj Ventress with her non-Clone Wars. It's more of her witch outfit. They give a nice little blurb for each of the characters. And Darth Vader, underestimate the power of the dark side. General Grievous. I will deal with this Jedi slime myself. That was a good Grievous. I thought that was a very good Grievous, right? You felt it. Kylo Ren, of course, and Moff Gideon, which I really dig. Gus Fring is in it. Can't argue with that. Yeah. If you're asking if you can trust me, you cannot. I would gladly break any promise and watch you die at my hand. That was a really cool line. I mean, just he feels like the Star Wars version of Gus Fring, right?
Oh yeah.
For those that watch said Breaking Bad.
In the deleted scenes, he makes meth.
Yeah, and yeah, pretty much. No, he doesn't make it himself. He has people make it for him.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Gotta clarify that.
Droids.
Yes, droids. Yes, droid meth. So we have our little tokens here. These are similar, although obviously they're given the Star Wars treatment here. You have sabers as part of Grievous's
Grievous.
Objectives and things like that. You have negative and +1 tokens to put on characters. You got credits, and you have force points or whatever, which help you win the game. Or actually, I'm sorry, they help you spend on other cards that require these force points to actually put on the table. Pardon me. And now we have our cards, which really fill out a lot of part of the game, and they are tailored to each character because each character has their own thing. You got Vader, Asajj, Moff, Kylo, and Grievous. And they have really nice details in the back. I like this diagram-esque thing. They kind of give you different diagrams of things that they're known for. Like Grievous has the sabers and his arms and his wheel bike. Gideon has his Outland TIE Fighter and his light cruiser and everything. And and Kylo Ren has crybaby tears basically all over it. Whee! And then we have Asajj Ventress and Vader, of course, which has a really cool thing with his little isolation chamber. So we'll pop one of these open here, but they're all going to be very similar. We're going to have fake cards and cards that they could play. And for you guys that, again, have not played Villainous, the card stock is very good quality. It's very nice cards. I would sleeve them still, but they are very well done. They'll hold up some play for a while. But yeah, you have your 2 different sets. I'm flipping these over here. So you have your fake cards, which are the white version of the cards, and then your black cards, which are the cards you get in your hand to play. And of course, you run across Kenobi and Leia and Solo as and they're all tailored to that very character. So it's actually really cool how they lend themselves to, like, you can insert characters of this game, and it's all asymmetric. You can play you can play however your character plays, which is really one of the big strengths of Villainous, and one of the things I really love about Villainous. I could go on about Villainous all day. I love these games. You got your little tray. Not bad, a little plasticky, but that's kind of par for the course. Like, they're not going to put like a solid, wood tray in or anything, but it holds up. It looks nice. Looks pretty good. You got your other cards here. Now these are very specific cards to characters. Well, not really cards, I should say. They are like guides, and then they have specific things to characters, like Vader gets a Luke Skywalker token, that's specific to him, and he has the whole part of Vader is he has to turn Luke to the dark side, so he has a conflicted and he has a focus side. And then, they have different things for like Kylo Ren, his light and dark side. But the cool thing is, they don't leave you scrambling here. They give you guides. So if you play a character, you might not necessarily know how they play out of the gate. This will tell you what you're kind of trying to do with your character. And then you have, of course, quick cards, which are awesome, because I love quick cards. You need these reference cards in games to get anywhere. One, so that you remember, especially if I haven't played it in a while. All right, guys, on to the last part of Villainous. Everybody always loves to see these. These are the movers for your character that you move along the board. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I got the boards right here. So I did forget to mention that these boards open up. Ha ha ha. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot. I'm used to this, so it didn't really occur to me. But yeah, all the boards open up to your playing board. This is actually the board you're going to be playing on, and all of them do that. So you have your character that you put on, and you move them around the board to activate different areas, to draw cards and do different things. So the movers are what you use to move them around, and we'll pull out Moff Gideon's first. And I actually really dig this. They kind of have like stuff in the middle of them, kind of give it like a spacey look or whatever, and they have usually kind of an abstract version of the character and something they're known for. So he has like the dark saber on there and a cape, obviously, but they give kind of an abstract-y feel, kind of like you're looking at like a statue, you know what I mean? Very, very cool. So you'd move Gideon on the board, this way and that. Let's see what other movers are here. Let's see how they look. So you have your Kylo Ren, not bad looking. He's very red with like red flecks in there with his side flamey with the crossguard lightsaber and all. And then we're going to have Asajj. She's very nice and purple. Nice little purple flecks throughout her or whatever. Kind of a long, thin neck looking thing. That's cool. We have, of course, General Kenobi. We have Grievous. And he looks awesome, actually. I really like that. So he's got sabers all on the back because he loves collecting sabers. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. And then, his face on the front of it looks very, very nice. And last, but definitely not least, because, he'd murder you if you told him that, you got Vader, the man here. He's got a very black, and he's actually got flecks of white in there, which is kind of interesting. And of course, his saber and a very Vader-esque looking bust. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, you guys did a good job on the components. I kind of like what they were kind of going for in this. Some people you might like or dislike it, but I kind of like what they did with the flex going throughout it. Some of the movers have been, more plain, and they've kind of developed them as they go along. And these look really nice. I like how they incorporate elements of the character in there and everything. Oh, Gideon has a Dark Trooper on the back of his cape. That's pretty cool. So guys, that's all that's in the box for Villainous. I hope you enjoyed this under the lid. This game is awesome if you like Villainous anyway, if you like Star Wars. This is a no-brainer. Even if you're not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but you like Villainous a lot, this is still a no-brainer. It gives you a lot of different ways to play and different new characters. If you like Star Wars and haven't played Villainous, still get it. This game's amazing, honestly. But we'll go more into that as we get some gameplay videos. I'm going to take this home to play with my kid tonight. He loves playing Grievous, I'll be honest. So guys, take care of yourself. May the Force be with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and always, game on.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.